Mission one, when you sing that song, when you see me, where my cup go, why? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No pores. Wait a minute, guys. I would tell you where it's from, but I wouldn't. Yo.
Let me go Liberia. I wanna go Liberia.
We're in LA. Hello, my name is Chariss, your Liberian American Princess. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I need to get better at that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, if you're not new here, welcome back to the Royal Village. What's up, y'all? So first time here in LA. This is a food vlog. So I'm telling you everything I've put in my mouth so far, basically throughout this entire trip as a dancer. And if you're watching this, that means that I haven't been doing a very good job giving like detailed vlog style content of what I've been consuming because I've been so focused on the dance portion. I'm about to tell you about how wrong everything went for me yesterday. The new Starbucks cold foam, it literally like, it tastes the same, which is great because my brown shaken espresso is like a staple in my life ever since they came out with it. So if anything disturbed that process, I don't know, I think I would have cried or something. I actually don't know what would have happened. I don't think it would have been good. But yeah, so I'm just going to start with my one size. So this actually helps with sweat, and I am a sweater. I am an oily gal, but I'm mostly a sweater. And as I've gotten older, I realized how combo my skin really is and how dry my skin is now. So I'm not as oily as I used to be. I'm more of a sweater now as I am oily. So I'm going to just tell you so far in the past 2 days, give you a quick rundown of like what I've been eating, how my body's been feeling as a dancer, and also my first time in LA as like somebody who's like very much an East Coast girl. So I am a Jersey girl, but I previously worked in New York and I still frequent New York a lot. So I do call myself a New Yorker. Actually, let's start where the trouble started when my mom upgraded me to Economy Plus, and first class people didn't take their mimosas, and so they started giving it to the Economy Plus girlies, and I did take one. So I was drinking my mimosa with my sheet mask on. I was feeling like a baddie, you know what I mean? And hadn't had any water. Got to Cali, had my first In-N-Out burger, did not like the animal fries. So like I think I had like 2 bites. Was like, no, not happening to my body. Drank 2 Coca-Colas, had no water. Realized that the class that I had scheduled was coming up. So I got myself a sushi roll, and then my boyfriend said that he was hungry, so then I just decided to split it with him. So I didn't even have the whole sushi roll myself, and still hadn't had any water. The Uber driver didn't let me eat the sushi roll, so I was hangry in the car, suffering, still hadn't had any water. Forgot to check if there was a place to like get water like at the studio at Millennium, because I was so excited about the fact that I was at Millennium that I forgot to check if there was any water at Millennium. Took the dance class, had a great time. She kept on me like, take a water break. I'm looking for my bag, I'm like, I have no water. And then I start feeling like my muscles in the middle of class, and I'm like, ooh, I'm dehydrated. Ooh, I feel like muscle cramps. Ooh, I don't feel good. And I am like really trying. Like I'm starting to feel lightheaded, like I'm dehydrated. I'm like, my body's like low-key like starting to give out, like, and in the back of my head, I'm like, am I going into kidney failure? Like I'm freaking out. I'm being over dramatic, because like not all of those things are going to happen just over like less than 24 hours out of not having water, you know what I mean? But I am starting to freak out just a tad bit, because it's like, it's your first time your body is experiencing being in the desert. You haven't had water, and now you're exerting a lot of energy and you're sweating. So in a panic, I order Evian water, right? I'm drinking it. I go to bed. I wake up the next morning Well, boyfriend tries to drink the water and he's like, why is it fizzing up? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, this water is disgusting. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I drink and I'm like, yeah, this water is disgusting. It didn't taste that bad that night before, but I was just that dehydrated and that in need of water. I didn't really care. So I was just like, it's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. Like, it's water, right? Like, that's like legit how I felt. Like, I was just kind of like, it's water. And so he was like, I can't do this. So walking distance from our hotel is a Starbucks. So then he got us the Starbucks brand of water that was honestly so much better. So thank God for that and him. So that turned out to be a lifesaver. But the goal turned out to be for me was just like to consume a lot more food than yesterday because I was hungry and dehydrated yesterday. And so I was like, okay, the goal for me is to eat more and drink more water, right? So the first stop was Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. It was so good I cried. That was low-key life-changing. I have been a waffle hater low-key my whole life. I just didn't know like waffles could taste that good because I've been a pancake girly my whole life. And if you ask me, those waffles, I don't know, maybe this is like an unpopular opinion, but those waffles low-key tasted like pancakes to me. That's how sweet they were. Pancakes are sweeter than waffles or tend to be sweeter than waffles. And those were on the sweet side, but it wasn't just sweet, it was like decadent because it didn't just taste like sugary. You know what I mean? Like how I described them, like they were decadent. Like they just felt like luxurious. I don't know how else to describe it. Like it was glorious. Like it was so good. It was so good. A great start to a great day. However, I hadn't had any water yet. I only had lemonade. So still low-key missed the mark on the whole water thing at this point because my boyfriend didn't get the water until after we came back from Roscoe's actually. So he gets the water. He does so. He gets the water. We come back from Roscoe's and after he does, I'm feeling better and I'm feeling ready to rally. I don't finish my food. Like I just had, because when I got to Roscoe's, I got I think it's called the number 8, the Natalie, if my memory serves me correct. But basically it's one waffle with their chicken tenders. And if you've had like Church's chicken, it basically like tastes like that. But the chicken is like white meat chicken, like it's fresh. So I was like, okay, great. I'm getting like an actual like quality source of protein today. The coleslaw was cute. So I had that right before class. And so I'm feeling like I'm ready to go. And I'm really excited because it's the new Tate McRae song, Tit for Tat. So I'm like ready to go. It's like, it's a heels class. So like, it's even more in my like realm of expertise than like hip hop is. Cause like I've been taking more heels and hip hop lately. So I'm like, I am going to smash this combo up. I've been watching this. Like I have an idea of like what the combo is. Like I feel prepared and ready to like do well, you know what I mean? I'm in the Uber and I have the worst motion sickness. I call my boyfriend and I'm like, I can't take class. I'm about to throw up. Like I'm about to pass out. Like I can't get through it. My body just feels weird. I've never felt this way about my own body before. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm freaking my own self out because I'm not one to get motion sickness. So I'm not used to motion sickness. I'm just not used to that sensation in my body. Like, that's just not something that I'm used to having happen to me. So I was legit like scared type beat. So while that's happening, I'm straight up freaking out because I'm like, I've paid for this Uber. I've paid for the class already. I have to take the class, but I'm like, but if I don't feel well enough, I'm not going to perform well. I'm not going to dance well. Like, first impressions matter. And I don't want to show up and look a hot mess, right? So then I like walk past the studio. The whole studio is see-through. So if I fuck up, not only is everybody in the class seeing it, anybody who's just walking past is seeing it. And people are just like dance moms that are like, that like have like minors or like standing outside watching their kids. So it's like everybody is watching. Pedestrians are watching, the dance moms are watching. Like you succeed or you fail, everybody will find out. So I was like, I'm not trying to have that happen to me. And I'm not gonna lie, I chickened out, took the bus back to the hotel. So at least I saved money and I didn't like take an Uber back. But I wasted so much money. I had plans of taking 3 different dance classes as opposed to only 2. And because I only have 4 days here and I knew how much my body could take just off of like how bad my body was doing, I didn't want to like stress myself out and be like, okay, let's do 2 classes on Saturday. Charlize, you can barely handle 1. Like, so I don't see what's the point in making myself do that when I'm clearly like jet lagged and I'm dealing with the situation where like I'm still trying to handle whatever's going on in my body, and I just want to be able to perform better than I did in my last hip hop class in order to do better than I did the last time. Let me put it this way. Before I start adding on challenges for myself, I like to make sure I'm succeeding at a considerable level. And I wasn't happy with my performance in my last hip hop class. So before I add on another dance class on top of that, I want to make sure that like I'm at my own standards of performance for the last class that I did. And I know that I could have done way better in that hip hop class. So before I add on another class, let me just handle doing the best to my abilities 1 class. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's basically the spiel on everything that happened. So when I got home, I went to this place. I'm going to pronounce it wrong, so I'm just going to add it on screen. And I had this really good shrimp bowl. The only thing that like I wish I added was that I'm going to be using my Estee Lauder foundation once I find it. Oh, right here. The only thing that like I wish I added was another serving of shrimp, because the cookie that I had after was so good. And I didn't end up having the chips and guac because they did something weird. They have pomegranates on the guac, and I don't like fruit like as a genre of food. Some people find that weird. I don't really care. So yeah, I wasn't about to eat that. I'm gonna take my one size, put it on the brush, spread it on my area. I'm just putting this all over. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my concealer. Once again, I spray and blend. Yeah, the longer you let this concealer sit, the more coverage you get. Like, look at that. And then just my cream products alone. All right, now we're going to try kimchi for the first time. Let's see how this goes. People have been raving about this. Let's see if it lives up to the hype, because let's see. You know I love pink packaging now. Come on. This is cute. I got the almond amande. Yeah. Has a little heart. And that's so cute. All right, let's open it. You don't know how long it took me to get to the seal. I'm gonna try and do a version of the Jackie Aina method where you do a light pat all around. And then you bake. I want to use the cushion, but I don't want to use it wrong, because I'm going to look at videos before I use the cushion, honestly. So while that's being done, I'm going to now do my eyes. But first, let me do a light powder on my eyes. Okay. I've already had the shrimp bowl and the cookie, but like I feel like I should have got 2 servings of it, but I'll put the price here. I couldn't reason getting like 2 servings of the shrimp for the price. So like I didn't. In honor of me wearing brown, I'm gonna be doing the chocolates palette as well as for the brown sugar shaken espresso. So all over the top part of my lid, I'm going to be using this brush. And then I'm gonna be this here. And then I went here. So that's basically how I ended my first 2 days. And today we went to Starbucks. I had 2 things of coffee. Okay, in my defense, I haven't had coffee for 2 days straight. So I've been going off of like adrenaline and vibes, I think, too. That's been the muster of like most of my strength. That might have been a part of the problem too. And for me, I'm going to be going here in the inner corner as well, because I'm going to give myself just a tad bit of a halo eye. I love a halo eye. One thing, if you follow me, you'll get used to seeing a common occurrence of a halo eye on this channel. I want to know, the comment that I get a lot actually is people being like, if I had the lid space, I'd be doing a cut crease every day. Here's the thing, I got the lid space. You want to know what makes me happy? A halo eye. A halo eye brings me joy. So, my favorite color in this palette, apparently, because it's about to be deceased, right here. Oh, that's hot. Oh, I see why. Do you see why? Because I see why. That's gorgeous. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So, quick sip break. Bronzer time. Juvia's Place again. I'm gonna start with the top. Now the bottom. Brush this all off with this metal color. Really digging it. Using very big, round, fluffy motions. Sweeping. As well, sweep, sweep. You're just brushing away the excess. No pores. I'm obsessed, Kimchi. Wait a minute. 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 Guys, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, Kimchi did a real one with this. This is the Nars Blush that I can't stop raving about, and y'all can't stop loving on me either. As you see, I put it on the tops of my cheekbones. Don't be smelling to put that on. And I do a quick dust on my button, and it's a repeat action to blend. This is a blend bronzer, honestly, because I get happy with the blush, as you can see, and then I take that up to the temples, and I don't put that anywhere else, honestly. But this Nars Blush, this Nars Blush and Bronzer Duo, Summer Unrated, I use on its own, honestly. I go back in with those sweepy motions once again, and I am going to upgrade my lip look just a tad by actually lining. This is a beauty supply liner that's like within like 2 seconds of like its last breath. I would tell you where it's from, but I wouldn't. It feels a bit softer than my go-to, which sucks, because like I want to tell y'all. But my go-to is Ruby Kisses, so like that's like a go-to that like I would recommend, because like I use Ruby Kisses usually for like my lips and my eyebrows. Like, that's like what's on my eyebrows right now. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, what's on my eyebrows right now is the black one. I did it yesterday and it didn't look crazy, and then I did it again today and it doesn't look crazy, so I don't care. Some people might be like, oh my gosh, it's too dark. No, I don't hate it. I feel like my tail is like missing, so I'm just adding that as a safety precaution. Yeah, this is amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna add the gloss. Let me go and get that real quick because it's always in my purse. It's Sunday Riley's. Hold on. My favorite. This has been my lippy all fall long. So remember my makeup look for homecoming? This is like it upgraded in my opinion. This is like the official tutorial that I can like be proud of and like put my stamp on. Yeah, let me take off my muumuu and show you girls what it's really all about. Yeah, wait, hold on. Where my cup go, boys? Miss your love when you sing that song, when you sing that. Yeah. Cut the cameras. Cute. Now we're done. Cute. All right, you made it to the end of the video. Please do drop this emoji in the comments if you made it to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll never leave you without saying, wherever you go, take up space. Bye-bye. Try this one out and stick around.
I begin to